For today's gesture practice, we're going to be drawing a dog in a standing pose. And so using pink, I'm going to just start by making a super basic gesture line. So just the line of movement, basic line of movement of his body. Doesn't have to match up with the photo or be proportional or anything like that. So you kind of do a lump for the head, and I think it's actually a little lower than that. Come down like this. It's usually along the spine from the head to where the feet meet the floor. On four-legged critters, I tend to make like a shoulder jut out this other side. Right? Okay. And this actually comes a little more like that. All right. And so where the next part of this is going to be 3 different sections of timed little sketches. So we're going to do this again, but using the orange, going to block some of those basic shapes that are making up his muscle groups onto it. And we're going to do that super fast in about a minute. So again, don't worry about being exact. All right, ready? Let's go. So here I'm going to start blocking in shapes, very, very basic. You can see like kind of the teardrop shapes for the legs here, and a round for the belly. And just kind of stand in little things for the legs with the curves still. Chest comes down and looks like it continues into the belly. And his little back foot. Okay? So that minute is done. And so now we're going to do the same as this over here, and I'm going to add blue to kind of refine those shapes a little bit more. All right, this one we're going to get 5 minutes for. Wait, just kidding. 3 minutes. This one's 3 minutes. All right, ready? Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the blue and try to just refine these shapes a little bit. You can see the midline of the head there. Okay, so that's that time. And so, it's not sure what his foot's doing here. It's going way out the wrong side. All right, so now we're gonna do, for the final one, we're gonna do that same thing again, all the way through the blue, and then we'll add the black on to kind of do the eyes and nose and like the contour lines on the edges to kind of fill in and make it look more like a dog. All right, and we get 5 minutes for this one. Ready? Well, I didn't start the timer. Oh no. Okay, you know what? We'll keep going because it'll be about the 3-minute, and then we'll just add 2 minutes onto it, all right? So it's mostly 5 minutes. Pretty sure those legs are too short. All right. So let's add those 2 minutes on there. Sorry about that. Okay. And so for these last 2 minutes, you can focus more on the contour lines, you know, the curves and the what it would really look like a little bit more. But again, like don't get too in depth with it, because it's still just to get the idea across. That was 1 minute down, so we got 1 more minute. There we go. We can add a little drop shadow in there just for fun. Make him look like he's standing on something. All right, and so that's it. Join me next time. We'll draw another standing animal. And then after that, after we draw some of them standing, we'll do some like running or climbing or whatever. Get a little more complicated. The foreshortening can be tough, but it's really fun. All right, thanks for joining me.